Wait, so you can give me full screen. All right.
Okay.
All right, Jameel, where you from?
I'm originally from Illinois, um, a suburb of Chicago. Moved around quite a bit.
Where at?
Uh, um, Lived in Illinois most of my life. I'm now currently in Mississippi.
No, I meant where'd you live in the suburb?
On the suburb, Elgin, Aurora. Um,
Okay, that area.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Joliet, but I live in Chicago Heights right now.
Okay, okay.
But all right, for sure. So what how long you been following me?
I've been following you for like probably like a month and a half now, a few months, seeing like a few videos and the work that you have done and stuff like that. And like I said before, it's very amazing because it's um something that I just started getting into for myself, and I'm learning these things by myself. Trying to find methods and um of energy work, healing, Reiki. Like, so when I seen that, like, I was just like intrigued and like locked into it. And I've been following you ever since.
Okay, cool. All right, have you seen any like the YouTubes and shit?
No, I haven't seen any YouTubes yet. I've only seen the videos that you have on the TikTok page so far.
Okay, because those you'll get you can watch full sessions.
Okay.
So that's the platform where I post long content.
Okay.
Mhm. Just so in the future, if you want to get some work in, you don't necessarily have to book me. You can just follow along their session. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
I
Yep.
be telling people it's hard to do without me though, because until you work with me. Once you work with me, you get it. You know what I mean? Then you can just go
Right.
do other sessions.
Right. Right. I hear you.
All right, let's start with retraining you how to breathe. Okay. So the first thing I want to teach you is how to spot a blockage. Okay.
Okay.
And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a deep breath through your mouth only. Okay, and then don't exhale and tell me where do you get pressure at?
Okay.
Is it your chest or is it solar plexus?
Chest and solar plexus as well.
Where do you feel it more?
Um, or in the chest now.
Okay. So here's how you get air to there. Okay, so you're gonna bring your elbows up. Okay, and you're gonna flex your hands open. Okay. And when you pull, you'll pull on your back muscles. Feel that?
Yes.
Okay. So once you feel your back muscles, all you're gonna do is you're gonna heave. When you heave, you're gonna make an H sound. So it sounds like this. But when you do it, you're gonna rotate your hand so it looks like this. Okay? Just do that first.
Okay.
Okay, now squeeze your back and then give me an E sound until you feel it pop. E.
E-
Felt it open
Yeah.
right away.
Definitely felt some pressure move.
Yep. And then you feel that inhale, how it went into your chest.
Yes.
Okay. So that's why we don't exhale. So as soon as you get it open, the air that was once full now decompresses because it goes into a new spot. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you how to use your solar plexus. Okay. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take the breath here. So let's do it again. Okay, now you're gonna squeeze your top abs, right? And then give me a ooh sound. Ooh. You felt it open?
Yes.
Okay, because you go until you inhale again. So you inhaled again, right?
Yes.
Okay, just double checking. You're just doing them real fast, which is good. That means you just been on the cusp of them opening. You just didn't know how to do it.
Okay.
Do you have any spiritual practices you follow already?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Um, well, I'm sovereign. Um, I do read through the Bible, other religious texts, things like that.
Oh, 1 second.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter. I didn't. I didn't. Yeah. So now that you kind of get it, you don't necessarily have to make those noises, right? We'll just see if you can open it without it. So what we do is we squeeze the muscles wherever we want the air to go to, then we expand them to inhale into it. Or you let go of the muscles and just relax them, then the air will go in. Okay? So you're gonna flex your biceps. I just want to make sure you grasp the concept. Okay. Once you got a good grip, you're gonna open your hands, then inhale through your mouth. And then you squeeze your biceps until you feel them release. Once you feel them decompress, then relax. If you don't feel that, keep squeezing them tighter and tighter, not less and less. You got to keep going harder and harder. And then once you feel that open, then relax your biceps. Okay, and you can relax all your muscles. Did you feel the air go in?
Not that time. No. Let me see.
Okay, see, because it's I'm just seeing if you're strong enough to do it. Because if not, then you just got to make the sound. Okay. So do it again. Squeeze the biceps. Inhale when you open. Okay, now flex the biceps like you're trying to expand them and give me a ooh sound. Ooh. Felt it that time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, all right. And then, so now I'm gonna read you. Your vibration. You're at the heart. You're blocked in your throat, your your crown, and your eye. So basically, you don't get air above your neck. Okay. So now, when you take it, because we got these two open, take a deep breath and tell me where you get pressure now. Where'd you feel it? Throat.
Yep. Throat chakra, definitely.
Okay. So all you got to do is look up, and you can feel the pressure. Feel it? Now squeeze the throat. Okay. And then once you got a good grip on it, you're gonna relax it, then inhale through your mouth. Okay. Now squeeze the throat muscle and give me an E sound. Keep going. Don't stop. keep going. Scream if you got to. There you go. There you go. It broke. All right. But see, if whenever you're out of breath, you know you're not there yet. Okay. Because you'll never hear me tell you to hold your breath. So push that until it opens.
Okay.
Okay. But now that you felt it open, where'd you feel the air go to?
I felt it go up a little bit more. Like now, like
In your jaws?
I was, yes.
Okay. So do you know how to suck your teeth?
Yes.
Okay, so like when you suck your teeth, if you keep your lips closed, they'll pull on the muscles or the nerves in the jaw. It's like you're sucking. And then once you feel those muscles, okay, so you're gonna take that breath and it's gonna get stuck here. And then once you do that, you're gonna suck your gums and then give me an M sound. Okay. So let's squeeze the throat again. And then you're gonna suck your gums and then give me an M sound. There you go. Okay. And then you'll start feeling your face. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now that you're gonna suck your gums again, but now focus on the upper jaw. And you'll just tilt your head up just a little bit. And then I want you to scrunch your nose while you make that M sound again. What? Spit that out. Spit that out. That's mucus. You hear me? If you feel that, don't swallow because you're just taking more blockage back in.
Right. All right. Yep.
Okay. You can do the same thing, but now you're gonna lift your cheek muscle and then scrunch your nose. Okay, so you're gonna and pull here. Okay. Where's the air up? You feel it up here now?
Yes. Feel some
Okay.
pressure up there. Yes.
Okay. So now you're gonna raise your eyebrows and you're gonna squeeze the center of your forehead. Okay. And then you're gonna breathe into it. And then I want you to suck your gums again. So you're gonna pull the air go here and then you're gonna pull it down.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're gonna raise your eyebrows, right? Okay, and then you're gonna look down, and then you're gonna start to feel the top of your head. Once you feel the top of your head, you can squeeze the muscles.
Okay.
So do that first. Nope, nope, no, I didn't say breathe. Just get the muscles. Okay, raise your eyebrows first. So start up. Okay, and then when you tilt your head down, as you're flexing those muscles, you should feel the top of your head. Feel it?
Yes.
Squeeze it, and then scrunch your nose until you pulls on it. Once you feel it pull on it, then I want you to inhale deep through your nose. Then you're gonna suck your gums again and give me an M sound. Good. You gotta spit that out. Anything come out?
A little bit of phlegm.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're gonna raise your eyebrows again, and you're gonna squeeze the air there, okay? On top of your head. Okay, and then scrunch your nose and then breathe in. Okay, now raise your eyebrows. Okay, now flex them, then look up. And then you're gonna squeeze like your hairline and give me an E sound. E. Look up. Look up. You see how every time you breathe in more, like every time you open more, the more you feel.
Yes.
You see, you're feeling a little different, ain't you?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Getting
Calmer.
high off that serotonin being released, all of that dopamine. You'll start feeling all of that shit. Do you have any physical pain? You got any health issues?
um, I just got a surgery about a week ago for an inguinal hernia.
Okay.
That was ruptured.
What's
Um,
that's the one in the stomach, right?
yeah, like lower body scrotum. Yeah.
How did you how did it bust?
Um, and for years I've done a lot of heavy work, furniture building, furniture lifting, moving, and I just never took care of myself, to be honest. Never
And
sat down.
you tried to lift something heavy and then boom,
Yep, one of those.
shit ripped through, huh?
Yes, it did. And then about a year later, the other side ruptured, and um, that's what I'm healing from now. So,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, cool. Because we're getting to there, and that's why I'm asking. Okay, so now we're getting into your intestines slash stomach. Okay. So you're gonna make your stomach go big, right? Like you're expanding it, make it go, okay? Because you're gonna feel it expand as much as you can, and then relax it, and then you can expand it a little bit more. Okay, and then when you do that, you're gonna start feeling pressure. That's gonna go up your chest, And then I want you to scrunch your nose and pull that pressure. Okay, and then give me an end sound until you feel it open, and then you'll automatically breathe. Mm. Yeah, you should start feeling air get to your stomach now. Okay, now you're gonna expand it again, and then you're gonna start feeling your intestines because you got more air in here now. Okay, so you're gonna push it out. Okay, and then you're gonna start squeezing. Like there's these abs that are gonna get pressure in your lower abs, and you'll feel it in the back. Feel it?
Yes.
So now you're gonna inhale while expanding those areas. Okay, and you're gonna expand everything. Then you're gonna squeeze your sacral. So like if you're trying to take a piss and you want to stop, squeeze right that muscle. That's what squeezing sacral is. Okay, you're gonna squeeze it and then give me an E sound. E. You can tell that's been blocked for a minute.
Yeah.
You feel that shit, don't you? Compared to the other ones,
Yep.
it's
I definitely do.
more intense.
Yes.
Okay, so now you're gonna expand your stomach. Okay, but there's these muscles. Okay, imagine like your body's like a dome, right? The outer shell is the skin and but the muscles underneath. If now expand them again, you're gonna be able to. There's these muscles underneath you can squeeze and they'll pull on your back, almost like by your kidneys. Okay, once you squeeze them, then give me an E. Okay. Okay, we're gonna test your eye out. All I want you to do is you're gonna close your eyes and you're gonna clear your mind, clear your thoughts. Okay, and you're just gonna picture a lotus flower and just describe what you see.
Purple lotus.
It's at the crown. Okay. Now, what's the background look like?
The background is it's black. I just see the lotus flower.
Okay. Do you see a stem?
Now I have one, yes.
What color is it?
Green,
Okay. So, do you see grass?
yes.
Okay. Now, tell your third eye, show me the rest, and then you'll see the background and everything. And you just got to relax when you do it, like you're losing focus, like that. So, when you just tell it what to do, then you relax, and then it should do it on its own.
Clear sky, lotus flower,
Okay.
stem, and grass.
Okay. Now, see if you can look 360.
Yes.
Okay. When you look at 360, do you do you see different surroundings in the distance?
I see the flower, flower stem and grass by itself. And my 360 view is the sky. And I can see it 360, but I'm still focused on the flower in the middle. That makes sense.
So
And the
turn
stem and the
around.
grass.
That's what I'm telling you to do. Turn around. Look behind you.
Okay. I see landscape.
All right. Now, when you start walking towards them landscapes, I want you to tell me when the you're gonna see like you're not gonna be where that garden. You're gonna the time's gonna change.
Okay.
Okay. Now take a look at your body. Are you what kind of clothes you got?
I'm stuck in my mental with the clothes I got on now, to be honest. Green, green clothes, hoodie, pants.
Okay, so you're still you.
Yeah.
What does the landscape look like?
Um, I turned around. I see the night sky. I'm still and still see my lotus flower, patch of grass, um, stem, and I see nighttime mountains like I'm walking away from it.
Okay. Look around and tell your third eye where's the path at. Show me. When you go down it, does it shift?
I feel like I'm still me. Like I feel like I'm very clouded still.
You're thinking too much.
I am.
Why?
I- You ask why?
Mm-hmm. You know what? You can't.
Um,
You just. You can't just look at something and then just go with it.
um, sometimes I can, but I have a lot of trauma that I'm trying to fight through,
Okay.
honestly. Um, and I've probably been holding it for years. I'm 40 years old. I never really had a chance to
This is the first
get
time.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's. We'll come back to that. Let's move on to some shadow work. Okay.
Okay.
So. uh, yeah, I guess you're like your own worst critic. You be in your head a lot and kind of like uh, you're not the nicest to yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so you got to learn how to do this. You don't realize that that pain is actually stemming from the body, and that's why it's kind of turned on you because you ain't listening to 'em, right? And then it's not that it's your fault. Like no one teaches this shit, so what you gonna do? You know what I mean? So
Right.
um, this is how you do it. Okay, so let's think of some trauma you know you had, right? Whether it's a death, whether it's an ex girlfriend, whether it's a goal you didn't achieve, or you not thinking you're not good enough or where you're supposed to be, some shit like that. You know what I mean? What can you think of
Hmm.
right now?
Death of my father.
So think of it. Tell me when it hit you the hardest. Like, do you remember a time whether you're like in bed, sitting up thinking about him when finally hits you that he was gone? Do you think of a time?
Yeah, when I needed and I usually would go, it was the person I would go to ask for answers, but I would find myself trying to remember things that they told me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So think about that last time where you were, and tell me what walk me through. You could be sitting there thinking alone. Like just tell me what's going on in that moment. So go back to that time where you're sitting there and you realized it.
Um, this is before the death, but I feel like that I could have feel like I could have spent more time instead of working and doing other things instead of
Okay. Can you see yourself?
actually doing.
Okay. So now tell me what you see about you. Like, are you seeing it through your eyes or are you seeing, like, watching a video of you?
Watching a mental video of me.
Okay, good. That's how I want it. Because now you're not in the space. Like, you're looking through your DNA now. Okay.
Right.
So go back to that version of you. Okay. And you're going to notice you can walk up to yourself. So I want you to do that.
Okay.
Okay. And when you walk up to yourself, you can talk to yourself and just be like, hey, I know you miss him. And believe it or not, you're all the man that you need to be. And you have all the answers within. Things are going to be okay. And you're just going to hug yourself and say, hey, I love you. You're going to get through this. 'Cause it's like you needed almost to be your own big bro. and then you're gonna give him a hug. You know what I mean? And you're gonna feel it. And then just tell him, hey, you're gonna have to let go of the attachment to him because he's with you. And then you should feel a release. Where'd you feel a release from?
My chest, solar plexus, a little bit.
Because that was deep. The deeper the pain, you get into the solar plexus. Because heart, is standard where you would feel it. But if it's deep, those are your deepest attachments. Yeah. But you see how that affects you now, even though it's like because that version of you needs to be saved, not necessarily this you.
Right.
All right. So that's as above, so below. That helps you in the present, even though you helped that version of you. Okay. So now, let's do this in reverse. Okay. So that's doing something. That's how you would do shadow work. You like we're something Now we're gonna do this. Like let's do this in reverse. You're gonna ask your body, where do I have pain at? And then we're gonna reverse engineer it type shit, and then we're gonna find out what the source is from your body versus you knowing what it is already.
Okay.
Okay. Because I'm testing to see what you could do. That's why it's the intro class. All right. So now you're gonna just close your eyes and you're gonna ask your body, where do I got pain at? And then it's gonna feel around.
Lower back.
Okay. Now you're gonna ask your body to show me what the source of that trauma is, and you're just gonna relax and then see what it shows you.
Carrying everybody's burdens. I
Holding.
always feel like I got to be I always got to be the strong one. Feel like I got to be the strong one.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't. Right.
Right.
You gotta put yourself first. Okay. No matter what. I tell people this all the time. Because if you're happy, then everyone else will follow you. Because you'll be almost like contagious with happy. You know what I
Right.
mean? So,
Yeah.
and if you're not, you're just gonna feel like people are just fucking pests. You know what I mean? Like, ah, damn. You know, because when you're happy, you're like, don't worry, it'll be all right. Type shit. Um, so ask, holding people's burdens. Okay, so you got to tell yourself, let go of any attachments that are not from you. Okay, it's not your problem. Release it. What you feel on that one?
Um, I got a throb a bit in my back,
Okay.
but still stagnant energy for me.
Okay. So you're gonna squeeze the abs right in front of it. Okay, and you're gonna breathe through your nose. Squeeze it and give me a like EHH. Good. Okay, you're gonna have to be specific. So, what burdens do you carry that isn't yours necessarily?
Having to be the backbone of the family, but not having recognition of that, not having a supportive family, only having the support of my father. And after the death, it still was like everybody went back to normal. But what I'm saying, kind of left with the pain because no release. But I get a normal conversation. It's like just I don't know. I don't feel like I got the same people around me. So
Well,
um,
what you got to learn is that person that you needed is the body. Because now that you're learning that the body is conscious, you can talk to it. Okay, so you just got to develop the relationship with it. So that's who you talk to. Okay, because you have different versions of you that you can use, right? You can get information from. So you might have wiser versions of yourself, right? That you can go ask uh, for advice on. Okay, so ask your body. w- Show me where I have a past life blockage, and it's going to be a different pain. Okay, and then we'll go into that hopefully, and then go into that DNA.
the root and the crown.
Remember that?
Said the root and the crown.
Okay.
Don't
So
not move without that. Don't not move without that root blockage. So yeah.
okay, but where did you feel it?
Um. Uh. Lower right side. Um. Of the lower back.
Okay. So you're gonna twist towards it and then squeeze your abs. Okay. And then you're gonna expand the abs you're squeezing right now, so make them big and bloated as you inhale through your nose. Squeeze them first to get the muscles in back, and once you got the muscles in back, then expand the front and then breathe through the nose. And then expand it and give me a ooh, and then squeeze your butt. Ooh. Feel it? Now you got to close your eyes and you got to tell your body, show me the past life it's from, and then you got to relax and do nothing. So you have to let your crown and your third eye work on its own. You go to that blank space. Like if you were driving and you're like in La La Land and you'd be like, how did I get there? That space is what you need to be in. See anything?
Yes.
What do you see?
I see me coming to talk to my younger self, different versions, as a kid, saying that it's okay. I'll listen to you. You can talk to me.
Mhm. So that's from this life, or are you seeing a different version of you?
I got quite a few different versions of me, so um, when I say that, it's because I've had multiple times where I wasn't heard or was overlooked or shadowed by like a parent, not being able to talk, or when a kid looks for that parent to get a information, whatever. That's what I use, but different versions.
Yeah, but that's that past life. So you want to see that? Yeah. So you want to? So you? That's what you want to say. Show me, because that's what you asked, right? You said, "Let me show you where I have past life blockages." So you show you the past life blockages. So you got to see that life. So you got to tell yourself, "Take me to that past life," because that's the original source. You might have it here, and that's how it reappears. But you need to get to the original source so you don't relive it again in the next life. Okay. So close your eyes and then try. You see anything?
Yes,
What do you see?
I see myself as a pharaoh,
Egyptian?
Egyptian pharaoh.
Okay. Let's see how tall you are. You hear me?
What you say, sir?
Go back to it. See how tall you are. How tall would you say you were?
Giant.
Like big as fuck?
Big as fuck.
Okay. And because you see little people too?
Yes.
Okay. So that's how you kind of gauge that. So that's Anunnaki. That's before Egyptians. Egyptians are human. Okay. So, or the Ajiji, the first set of humans, right? So it just depends on what time period you're in. If you see men and women, then you're kind of like decent time in the human civilization, but still back in the day. You know what I mean? Before. So, do you know anything about any of that stuff?
Yes.
Okay. So, go back to him and say, show me why I'm here because you have a blockage. It's not so it's not only yeah you're that, but we got to do the work. You know what I mean? So let's see why you're there.
I'm here to heal with words, tell my story in sorts.
Okay, so it's more that he's been forgotten. Well, direct to him exactly. So you're gonna talk to him. Say, I ain't forget about you. I remember you. Tell him, and then say, what's your name?
Jim Amun Ra.
Jim.
Jim Amun Ra.
Jim. Okay. Um. Say. Say, take me to Thoth.
Take you to Thoth.
Yeah, take you. Say, take me to Thoth.
Okay.
What do you look like?
Tall, big.
You have staff.
Didn't have a staff. Had both hands. Didn't have a staff.
Yeah, well,
Still, still a little. I'm still a little distorted.
okay. You're just learning how to see. Okay. Ask ask yourself, did you know? Like that version of you. See if he responds back. Did you know?
I get images, but no words.
Images but not words. Okay. Um ask just be like, can you hear me? See if he speaks back.
I have a lot of people in my energy.
What do you mean?
I'm not well, I'm not in my own space. Um, Kind of cluttered.
No, that's what you. Yep. And then the more you let go of the things outside, the more you become closer to who you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable. That's the problem.
hmm
Yeah.
You getting in your head.
Yes.
Okay. So that's good. Mm.
I got a lot of mental blockage.
You gotta find the source of it. That's cool that you know it, but you got to say what's the cause of it. So you got to start asking these questions because this is how you do this stuff. But you don't ever answer questions that don't get asked, do you?
Right.
So it's like you got to meet yourself. You know what I mean? Like you really got to sit with yourself, start asking questions because you see your shit's open. You just too caught up in the world.
True.
Okay, so you got to learn how to let go of the matrix, and you. Okay, so that you can relearn, right? So you can remember some old shit from back in the day. And then once you start to remember that stuff, then you got to come back to the present. And then you got to become the better version of yourself. So you got a lot of sitting with yourself. Because these blockages are only going to be able to come from you. Your eyes open, your crown's open. There's a lot of things you can do, but you can't do them until you get past you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you like homework. Okay,
Okay.
so you're gonna, if you can, between now and whenever you work with me again, if you want, I want you to assign yourself 10 blockages to clear, and you got to figure out the causes. And if you can do that, you're gonna have a lot of progress. Okay, and then you'll probably be ready for your next time. And then by then you'll be able to we'll knock the session out faster, but we'll go straight into your gifts because you got them. You just need to sit with yourself and find out what you holding on to.
Understandable. Totally understandable.
So you just what? You just ain't never made time, or you didn't know how to.
I ain't never had none of that. I ain't never had none of that. Cause even like trying to get into things, learn it yourself. I mean, who can you share it with? Like, not too many people, unless you know they're have unless they're doing the same thing. Like, you know, what I'm saying within the same field. And I don't run into a lot of people that's used to breath work like that. So that's why I've been doing some soul searching myself, and that's what brought me to you. So I understand it
Because you see
definitely.
this stuff works. You know what I mean? It's just
Oh yes, most definitely. It definitely do.
because you feel good, don't you?
I do. I actually feel a lot better than I felt in a long time.
Yeah.
Uh,
So that's relief. That's self love. And then you just got to get deeper and deeper and deeper. And the more you let go, the more you're gonna grow. Okay. But how'd you like it?
this was amazing.
Okay.
Um, I had to wait to get some money to actually, when we spoke for the last time, because I'm in a bind. Like, you know, what I'm saying I'm homeless, lost a lot of my stuff. Still stuff, but still the world moves, and like I said, I got a lot of mental buildup of just problems I never let go, and
Yeah. And you see what you
trying
got
to
to
move forward.
realize. You can look at things as like I'm restarting. I'm getting a new chance at life. I'm going to where I'm supposed to be instead of being negative. So like it's a matter of I know this is going to work out. It's just however I'm supposed to get there. Take and you got to go along for the ride and just assume but you got to walk it. You got to like assume it, live it, that then it's gonna work out. But if you're always negative, you're gonna get that. So you gotta trust the universe now, because you're gonna have a lot of attachments that you let go today, right? Because every attachment that you have has, or every blockage we opened has something, right? And it's gonna start leaving you, right? So like if you're already in that state, then you're just gonna probably be on the move. But just remember, go with it. And if you need, like I said, go follow other sessions on YouTube. I'll send it to you. Just message me after and I'll send it to you. Okay.
Okay.
Um, and you can do those. And if you just do this, I want you to try this. Try do sessions, different sessions. Do it like a week, right? It's gonna be, you gotta put time in, but mark yourself like how you feel at the end of the week, and then see, is it worth 1 hour a day? You know what I mean? Because I tell people, you find something and you find it, if you can figure out how to love it, it won't feel like work, and it'll just be fun. It'll be growth.
Understandable.
So it's like trying to develop a healthy addiction is good. You know what I mean? And you'll see that you're gonna let go less and less and less until it becomes like you're part of your life, and then you're gonna be where you're supposed to be. Life's gonna be a lot better because your outside world is a reflection of your inner world. So I just fixed a lot of your inside, bro. So the world is gonna start to change and get better for you if you allow it. But if you're still getting stuck in the past, still thinking about that shit, you're gonna draw it again, and that's what you don't want. So you just need to. The more you breathe, the more you can think. You see that, right?
Yeah.
You got a lot more space now because I told you that the reason that your voice was like that was because you didn't have room because you weren't getting oxygen to your body. Now that you got room, you got more space to think, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, so now you need to take advantage of it. The more you breathe, the more you're going to let go. And then, so how would you do this without me? You just take a deep breath, right? And I want you to do it. Take it. And then wherever you get pressure, you're going to squeeze and then make a sound. It doesn't matter what sound. Just squeeze the muscles and then make a sound and then open it. Right? So it's not that
Yeah.
hard. So like you got the information you need to keep growing. It's just give yourself the time, give yourself a chance. Okay? And then message me at the end of the week and see how tell me how you feel. Might be a new man by the end of the week.
Hope so. Truly hope so. I have faith in it. So I will speak it into existence.
Yeah, so because that's why I'm like, I don't gatekeep. It's just most people need to work with me so they can figure it out.
Right, right.
Right. So once I show you how to figure it out, you can go try the shit. And then you'll see, like, because every session, somebody's learning how to do something, whether it's channeling, whether it's how to use the hands. You're gonna learn shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So message me in a week. Oh, and also let me know if you have any dreams after today, because you unlocked a lot of shit today, and you see you're a pharaoh. So, all right.
Yeah, sure will. I sure will. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time with me today too. It's been difficult looking for somebody to do this type of work.
Yeah, I got you,
Most
bro.
definitely.
So I got a lot of students too. So I'll make it work. All right.
Thank you. I
And if
appreciate
you
it.
if you want to go on Facebook, I don't know if you're on there, and then I got more stuff you can interact with. Like I got way more content on Facebook.
Yes, sir. You send me the link. I'm definitely on Facebook. I definitely add you in.
If you
Uh,
go on my TikTok, I got the like the what do you call that?
the links on there in the bio.
The little link, yeah, so you can go see
Okay.
all the shit. Because I got my YouTube on there too, so you can go watch full sessions.
Okay. Most definitely. Most
All right.
definitely.
But keep in touch and then message me on there if you want.
Okay. No problem. I sure will.
All right, bro. So let me know.
All right. Thank you.
Peace.